Hello YouTubers, Lowly Traveler here. I want to go ahead and show you guys how to scale out a load and show you how to balance the load on all your axles using your trailer tandems. And if you go ahead and use this little bit of information I give you, most of the time when you go to scale out a load, when you scale it out, it should already be legal. You wouldn't have to mess with it again and shell out a bunch of money for scale tickets and waste an hour of your time. So let me show you how it works. So basically I got a little mock drawing of a truck here. I don't know if they teach something. They taught me in truck driving school. I don't know if your school taught you this, but usually companies will teach you what the weights are on your axles. Steer tires 12,000 pounds maximum, and both your drives and trailer are 34,000 pounds maximum for a grand total of 80,000 pounds. That is the legal weight limit in most states in the United States. So what you want to do is see how your freight is loaded. And most shippers will load at the nose of the trailer, which is usually directly underneath your tractor drive tires. And a lot of times it's the end of the trailer, the nose of the trailer is right above that front axle, that front drive axle. So basically what you want to do is try to get your trailer axles, have the last trailer axle right underneath the last pallet of freight or a roll of paper or whatever it is they're loading you up with. So if you notice, most trailers have sliding tandems. You got a bunch of holes, and you usually have two pins that are sticking in the holes, and basically each hole represents roughly 300 pounds. Now I know I might catch a little flack from that. Some people will say 250, some will say 350. I just say middle of the road 300 pounds. So I'm at a shipper right now, getting loaded, and once they're done loading me, I'm going to go out. I'm going to show you where the end of the freight is. I'm going to slide the tires accordingly, and then I'm going to take it over to a cat scale and scale it and see where we're at. And hopefully it'll already be legal and I won't have to adjust it anymore. But if it's not, I'll show you how to balance the load throughout all your axles. So stay tuned. Alrighty, we're back. Got our load. If you can see the weight, it's 44,300 pounds. What I'm going to do is go outside. We're going to show you where the last pallet is, and I'm going to try to put the trailer axles right underneath that pallet. So stay tuned. Well, there you have it. We got our load of bottled water here. And I want you to pay close attention to those metal stripes with the rivets in it. You can see that the last pallet is just in front of the 45-foot line, which is where I like it to be, because you're able to balance the load out a lot better and stay legal with all the bridge laws anywhere in the country. So, look at those strips. You can see about 18 inches in front of that second one. And these are the stripes we're talking about with the rivets. So go about 18 inches or so, which is about this fourth rivet right here. And usually the trailer's got a little dirt on it, so I draw a little arrow. And what I want to do is I want to put this tire, the top of this tire, right underneath that arrow. I already have the tandem arm pulled out. You can see, focus there. You see all these little holes right here. Each one represents about 300 pounds. So I'm going to go ahead and close the door, seal up the trailer, and I'm going to slide the axles accordingly. And just stay tuned and we'll go scale the load. Okay, you see my little arrow right there? It's not quite directly underneath it, but it's close enough. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and pull it forward a little bit. You can see right there, pull forward a little bit, that pin will just slide right out. Now if I went back a little bit, I'm putting more weight onto the axle, so I'll go ahead and pull forward and we'll take it over to the scale and we'll show you the results. Stay tuned. This is the first way.
Truck number
712436.
You're ready.
Alright, thank you. We'll park it and see what we got. Alright, we're back. Let's look at the results. Now, folks, it does not get any sweeter than that. This load is perfectly balanced. So, I just want to let you guys know that this doesn't happen all of the time. A lot of times the weight difference will be a little bit greater, but it'll still be legal. And there may be some times where it is overweight on one of the two axles and you might have to slide it. So let me show you how to do that. Get a hypothetical here. Let's say your steer weight's 11.5, so that's legal. Oh geez, bouncing around. Drive weight's 34.5, so that's illegal, overweight. But your trailer, you got 32,000, so you actually got 2,000 pounds to play with. You're going to want to slide your tandems towards the front, slide them this way towards the tractor. Okay, now let's say you got 11.5 on your steers, 32,000 on your drives, and 34,800 on your trailer. You're going to want to slide your tandems that way towards the end of the trailer. Now, let's say hypothetically you want to be able to balance the weight out. Let's say you got 34,500 on your drives and 32,000 on your trailer. Okay, what you do is you subtract the lighter weight from the heavier weight, which was 2,500 pounds, and you divide 2,500 by 2. So you got excuse my handwriting there, sorry, you got 1,250 pounds. Okay. Now, at 300 pounds per hole on the trailer, you're going to want to slide your tandems up at least 4 holes. And then when you scale it again, you're going to take 1,200 pounds, which will be 33. The new weight should be 33.3. You're going to put 1,200 pounds on your trailer, which will be 33.2. There'll be a 100-pound variance, and it should balance out pretty close to perfect. Now, again, I showed you where to put the trailer tandems at the shipper. I haven't done anything since then, and there's my weight. There's only a 100-pound weight difference between the drive axle and trailer axle. It don't get any prettier than that. So, I hope this helps out. If you have any questions, do feel free to drop me a comment. And stay tuned. If I have any more tips, I'll show them to you. Have a good day. Alright, some of you may be asking the question, well, what if I pick up a load that's sealed and I can't see how it was loaded? Well, let me tell you what to do. Set your tandems at California bridge law, which is 40 feet from the kingpin to the rear axle on your trailer. A lot of companies will have it marked. And take it to a cat scale and scale it. And I had to do that today, so let me show you what I did. The load is 41,495 pounds. I really didn't mess with the axles because it was already set at California bridge, or pretty close to it. And I just took it to the cat scale just now. And those are my results. I don't have to do anything to it. I mean, if I slid the axles back one hole, it would bounce out a little bit better, but it's legal, and I'm just going to go ahead and take off down the road. So, well, another little piece of information for you. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to drop me a comment, and have a good day.